Monday, 31st of May 2021. From the home of golf, this is The Weekly, with me, Jeremy Barr. Welcome to the programme on the week Dominic Cummings won an Oscar for his breathtaking artistic performance at a Common Select Committee. We lead tonight with the report devastating the internal workings of the BBC. We're talking about the Dyson report, which found significant failings in the corporation's management and confirmed that journalist Martin Bashir committed a grave breach of the rules by being a deceitful and narcissistic little boy. Bashir has since resigned from his role as religion editor, and TNN reports exclusively today that he has made an application to join us as a correspondent. Joining me now is TNN News Executive Editor Matthew Park to run through what TNN's hiring policy is and what will happen in this case. Matthew, what do we know? So TNN can confirm today, as you just said, that former BBC journalist Martin Bashir has approached us looking for a job. He wrote in his application form he has 26 years experience as a journalist, producing exemplary investigative work without any significant scandal or any issues in any of his previous employments. Can I ask exactly what job he's gone for? Yes, he has applied for our political correspondent role, and we're currently going through all the CVs we have received so far. But of course, he lied on his. Yes, he has. Is there any chance then of, progression on his application? Well, you know this already. TNN is a world-renowned news, sport and entertainment service which has brought joy to households around the UK since 1903, and we only hire the very best. We don't usually deal with application sessions on a public platform, but for this case, we are making an exception, and this is to you, Martin Bashir. Mr. Bashir, I am sorry, but we cannot consider your application further on this occasion. Mr. Park, thank you. Sticking with the scandal engulfing the BBC, let's turn our heads to the possibility, if not probability, of the corporation being wound up completely and shut down in its next review in 5 years' time. With democracy continuing to be flushed down the toilets by the Conservative government, there are fears this week that top dramas such as Line of Duty, Killing Eve, Doctor Who, and so many others are facing the imminent axe. Just before we came on the air, I spoke to a fan of Doctor Who for their thoughts on the prospect of a second cancellation. Good afternoon. How long have you been a Doctor Who fan for?
For nearly 20 years.
The show was first cancelled in 1990. What do you remember of the circumstances around that, and what were your feelings at that time?
Oh, I don't know anything about that. I don't remember that.
You don't remember the cancellation of the show in
Nope.
the late 80s?
Nope, New Who. Go New Who.
Martin Bashir could be the man who ends the second run of the show. Any words you might want to say to him?
Well, he shouldn't, because that'll be really bad. That'll make me really sad.
Well, I mean, he's not going to directly cancel the show. He's going to indirectly cancel it. He's going to cause the whole BBC to go tank, and if the BBC goes, then Doctor Who goes with it.
Well, Doctor Who's been the longest running sci-fi TV show, so he shouldn't.
I'm saying he can't do it himself, but if other people do it because of him, surely he must have some sort of, animosity towards him.
Well, he just sounds like a bad man.
And any words about where you'd rather the show go? Say the BBC does disappear. What should happen next? Should it go? Is it only BBC, or maybe should it go somewhere else? Sky, ITV, what?
I think it should go on Netflix. Netflix should take over. Maybe do a bit of Bridgerton / Doctor Who.
Kirsten, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Keeping with the BBC again and turning to something many people would really love to forget. Last weekend was the Eurovision Song Contest, and questions are now being asked of whether the United Kingdom should carry on participating in the annual show.
I watched some of it. Yeah, I don't see why not. I don't see why we should just stop. We're used to getting 0 points.
For this week's edition of My Two Penny Farthings, let's see if I can answer the question of why we've come last place in 2 successive contests and managed the impossible of scoring nil points in both the jury vote and the televote. Maybe, just maybe, our songs are utter crap. Maybe, if we didn't spend all year wallowing in self-pity and singing songs about how we still love you, Europe, please forgive us, maybe we'd get somewhere. Maybe if we stopped doing the whole, look at us, we're so serious about winning, and maybe actually just decided to have some fun, we'd get somewhere. Maybe if we embraced the direction Eurovision has moved in the last 25 years, instead of just putting the same thing over and over again, that might have won in the 1990s, we'd get somewhere. Maybe if we decided to spend some money on a good show and actually show some artistic talent, rather than just throw simple ballads with absolutely no work put into the staging, we'd get somewhere. Maybe if we stopped being shit at Eurovision, actually decided we wanted to have some fun, maybe at our own expense, and go completely all-out novelty and tell a different story, we'd get somewhere. Maybe, just maybe, some novel comedy into our Eurovision. Maybe then, we'd get somewhere. Finally tonight, a warning to public transport providers. Don't show up late and not tell us. Don't cancel your services without telling us. If you do, we will sue you and we will cripple you. TNN has the support of over 150,000 people across the UK willing to take every last penny of our fares back, plus compensation if you don't get a fucking grip and sort yourselves out. We've got our eye on you. And on that note, we're out of time. Until next